Welcome back. In this video, we're going to take a look at creating a two-column section on a page using Elementor. Rightio, so let's get straight into it. I fired up my Laragon here, and we'll just jump in and open up the project we've been working on. Rightio, so it is already, I'm already logged in apparently. But of course, if you're not, all you've got to do is on the end of the address /WP admin or -admin. Oh, it tried to send me somewhere else. Don't need that extra bit. And that'll, of course, bring us into our admin section of our WordPress installation. Okay, so the page we're going to work on today. So we'll go to our pages, all pages. We'll continue working on our home page. So we'll just click on our home page. And of course, we want to edit it with Elementor. So we'll click on the button there. Okay, so obviously we've got our first section up here, which is our hero banner that we made in a previous video. And then under that, we've just put in another two-column layout section. Okay. That was just to demonstrate the parallax effect on the header. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete that section now. So we get our little blue tab up here and we'll just click on delete section. So we're just back to having our header or banner image. Right, and now we're going to create another section. And this section is going to be our two-column layout. Or have our two-column layout in it. Okay, so we'll add a new section. Now, normally, of course, if you wanted a two-column layout, you just click on the two-column layout here. But we want to be able to put a heading on our section that'll cover the full width of our section. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a single column section. And then we're going to use inner sections to give us our two columns. Okay, so we'll just click on the single column section. And that's created that there for us. Now we'll just click on our little matrix up here and we will add a heading to that. Now, of course, if you want, you can add some text to this heading. So we'll just highlight that. Heading 4. And for some reason, my keyboard stopped working. Okay, so once we've added our heading, now don't worry too much about styling or fonts at this stage. The next video, we're going to cover a bit on that. So just for now, the most important thing's getting the structure and the layout in place. Okay. So once we've added our heading, we are now going to click back on our little matrix up here, and we're going to add an inner section to that section. So we'll drag, make sure the little blue line's under our heading we just put in, and release. And now you can see we've got 2 columns inside our main section. Okay, now there's some layout options up here. We won't play around with them too much at this moment. We can change widths, do all sorts of things. For now, we'll just leave it as a pretty standard layout, something that we're just going to use for text and images. Okay, you can have a look at all the other various stylings in there. Like I said, for now, we'll just leave it pretty much standard. Now, of course, one of these intersections can be treated just like a regular section in many ways. So if we click on our matrix up here again, we can add headings into these sections. And of course, we can jump over to something like this. Put in a bit of text. So we'll just copy some of this stuff. Oh, don't have to do that. I can just click copy. Oh yeah, we jump back to our little matrix up here and we want to go for our text editor. We'll drop that in under our heading. Make sure you get it in the right box. Yeah, release. And we can just paste that text in there. Okay, so now we've got a heading with some text in there. Then after that, we might add, well, one thing you should remember to do while you're doing this is, of course, click on the update to save your work. Rightio, and now we might just add some more content just to have a bit of variety in here. So we'll add in another heading and we will make that a H3 type heading, just for something different. Pop back to our matrix, add in a bit of text. There we go. Paste that one in there. Okay, so you can see how you can start to put together a bit of a document fairly quickly. And of course, we've still got the other column over there, so we might put some stuff in there. So I might just put in another heading. Might make that one a H4, let's say. Okay, and we might put in, let's put in an image underneath that heading. So this is where it gets a bit tricky. You've got to make sure your little highlight goes into the right section. Once it's in the right spot, you can release. Now we might find ourselves an image to put in there. So we'll click on choose image over here on the side. Now I haven't uploaded any more media, so we might do that now. We might just grab all these other ones and upload them now. These are just stock images I've downloaded from, or free stock images I've just downloaded from a website. Rightio, so once we've done that, we can select an image we want to put in there. Set the image, like so. And we might also add some other bits and pieces just to demonstrate all the little different widgets we can use. So we might put a divider in after the image. Drag and drop that, which is basically, like the name suggests, a little line. Might also add a button. Can be a little fiddly dropping these in. Rightio, so there's our button. Obviously, we've got some different options there for it. We can have a play around with later. Might just add a bit more text under that, just so we've got a bit of material to work with. Okay. That's the basics of putting together two-column layout for a section.